Welcome. I am Tony Jones, the Director of Franchise Development for a international company called The Growth Coach. We are one of the world's leading coaching and mentoring organizations, and I get the pleasure of welcoming new coaches in and working alongside some of the top companies in the world. And what we're seeing in business and challenge today is very unique. We're entering almost like a sci-fi movie from the 80s, this COVID-19 pandemic that has hit the world. And it presents challenges, unique challenges. And I think we're seeing, as we move forward in world history, we're seeing a ever shrinking world. It's getting smaller every year. And I'm encouraged to be working alongside Howard Jackson and the team that's here with Live Hope and some of the areas we're going after. World hunger has always been an issue. Homelessness in areas of the world has been a huge issue. Whether it's, tackling these major issues all the way down to dealing with mental wellness and holistic health and some of the challenges we're facing right now in a world that's seeing a pandemic for the first time and the mental response to it. I'm encouraged because with every great challenge comes an opportunity for greater success. And so anytime you're facing an obstacle, there's an opportunity for greatness and a chance to learn and grow and go to a whole nother level. And I'm encouraged by the entities that are coming together to attack these issues. Because when we're unified, we can do great things. With great challenges come greater opportunities. And I'm part of the Growth Coach, and I'm happy to partner with Dr. Janice Hollis and Howard Jackson as we're launching another leadership platform for business leaders and executives called the 3 Ps: privilege, purpose, and profitability. And we're excited to see where that's going to go and how that's going to be an encouragement and a development for our leaders of today. But on a more grassroots level, a basic level, I want to share with you today the importance of certain barriers coming down that we're seeing start to come down that need to be finalized. If we can get barriers of how we interact with one another. If we can come together finally as one nation, with one lineage, with one bloodline, and finally come to the understanding that in this ever-shrinking world, it doesn't matter if you're a native of the Philippine Islands, to Tokyo, Japan, to Brazil or Rio in South America, up to, New York and Chicago, Canada, Europe, if you're in Paris, or London, or, wherever you're at, Frankfurt, Germany, we're one. And our lineage, if you trace it back far enough, goes all the way back to really one human race. If we can become unified finally and understand that it's not about the exterior, it's not about my skin color, it's not about my gender, whether I wear a skirt or I wear a suit pant, it's not about what area of the world I come from. We all have brains and we all have heart conditions. And if it's not one of those two, who are we to judge one another on anything else? Because we all come, if you follow it back far enough, from the same lineage, the same bloodline. And I'm encouraged and excited because I'm seeing these walls and an opportunity to finally come down, to finally get rid of any racism, any, cultural differences, any gender-specific differences. It's time for acceptance, respect, and to come together to appreciate one another's thoughts, how we think, and more importantly, the conditions of our heart, how we can give and reach out and be a part of something bigger than ourselves. You're never more like your creator. And I believe there is a creator. There's surely good. There's surely evil. We can easily look around the world and see those two forces at work, light and darkness. I think we can agree on that no matter what our religious backgrounds are. So I think it comes back to understanding we are never more like our creator than when we are in the act of giving. He calls us to give generously, unselfishly, happily, but most importantly, thankfully and expectantly. And as we come together and appreciate and learn to respect one another, think of the great things we can do, the opportunities we have now in an ever-shrinking world to come together unified as a human race and tackle world hunger, tackle depression, tackle poverty, tackle homelessness, tackle the sickness that rattles our world, whether it's cancer or whether it's suicide or whatever those areas are that are holding human beings back. Us coming together and breaking down the walls have an opportunity to conquer it and bring this world into a new existence of respect, appreciation, and unity. That's where I feel called in the middle of this to shine that on this whole reflective course of work and these projects that we're undertaking now. Whether we're going after world hunger or whether we're going after poverty or whether we're helping athletes overcome difficulties and mental illness and the attack, this COVID-19 thing, the pandemic that's hit us, it's like a sci-fi movie from the 80s. We've never seen that in world history, but yet we're in the middle of it now. And the world is shrinking. It's high time our thought processes and our heart condition change as well, that we learn to work together, come together for the greater good, and take mankind to another level of serving our Creator and one another. This has been a moment, Tony Jones with the Growth Coach, just sharing what's on my heart and the exciting things I see happening, as well as the challenges we face. But together, I know we can achieve greatness, and it's never been more opportune than now. So I want to encourage you. If you've heard something that stirred you on this last 10 minutes talk, share, send something to me at J4YAH, J the letter, 4 the number, YAH, J4YAH at yahoo.com. Because together, the possibilities are endless. And it's time to stop judging. It's time to stop looking laterally. It's time to appreciate and respect each other's thoughts and our heart condition, because everything else is fleeting and going away. And it doesn't matter where you come from. We can combine as one and achieve greatness. I hope you've been encouraged by this. There's some great speakers talking on this. I think this is a movement that's going to spark more movements and more unity and more lateral working together to achieve a greater good. I want to encourage you to pray, to think now how you can get prepared as July and August comes and we get beyond this COVID-19 pandemic. How can we work together to make this world not only more joyous and peaceful, but how can we become more unified to stamp out these problems when they come into existence? How can we save our brethren that are around the world tonight that may not be sleeping in a bed or in a home? How can we reach out and touch the families that may be going to sleep tonight hungry in a world hunger issue? Or a misplaced immigrant that doesn't have a home because it's been rattled with war and domination and evil that has taken place in their country. How can we help one another to achieve a peaceful existence and to live our best lives? Well, I think it starts by the heart condition and the mind condition. You're never more like your Creator than when you're in a giving mode and when you're contributing to something greater than yourself. So I want to encourage you, get involved. There's still time. Get involved in Live Hope. Be able to contribute your time and energy and funds if you have them. Let's work together for the greater good. I hope you've been encouraged by this message. J4YAH at yahoo.com. Thank you, and let's have some more vibrant sharing as we work together in these various entities that are coming together for the common good.